back to my channel and welcome to our very messy playroom. Today we are going to be cleaning this out because my kids hardly even play with toys. Like, they'll play with some, but they definitely don't play with all of this stuff. So it's time to get some of it moving out of this house. Christmas is right around the corner, so now is the perfect time to start purging all of the old stuff that our kids don't play with anymore. So I hope this video gives you some motivation to clean out your kids' play area, whether it's a playroom, a play corner, their bedrooms, whatever. Go through, start getting rid of what they don't play with, because once Christmas comes, your house will just be overflowing with toys, like mine is probably. And I don't want that to happen. I'm already stressed a little bit just at the crap in this room, to be honest, because I don't play with it. There's just too much, I think, too much to where they don't really know what to play with. So today I am going through this playroom. I want to turn this into a playroom, but also kind of like a sensory room. I'm hoping I can create enough space in here to put in what I want. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know that I have two little girls. They are 5 and 9, and my 9-year-old has autism. So I want to create like a sensory area in here for her, because that's what she likes to do more of, is sensory stuff. So jumping on a trampoline, swinging, she loves slides, stuff like that. And my youngest, she's 5, she loves movement too, so she loves it all too. So it will get used, I think, if I create a space in here. So that's what my goal is. So part playroom, part sensory room. So let's do it.
It's gotten a little out of hand in here, toys everywhere, bins overflowing, and honestly, half the time they can't even find what they're looking for. I don't go through the toys as often as I probably should, and every time I mention cleaning or getting rid of a few things, suddenly everything becomes their favorite toy again. Like, all of a sudden the toy they haven't touched in months is one they can't live without. So yeah, cleaning out the playroom is always a bit of a challenge, which I'm sure you can relate.
There's just so much in here. I feel like the best plan of action is to just box everything up for now to get it out so I can rearrange a little bit and then go through it all and determine what we're keeping, what we're selling, and what we're donating. So I've collected some boxes and I'm gonna do that and hopefully move one of these cabinets out of here to create more space.
I'm also that mom who loves buying fun things for them, like these bumper cars. I swear they drive me absolutely crazy, bumping into everything around the house in these things, like my furniture, my walls, each other, you name it. But at the same time, they have so much fun with them, and honestly, that's what it's all about. I want them to look back and remember having a fun, playful childhood. It's kind of crazy how quickly toys build up, especially since both of my girls are into most of the same things right now. They're 4.5 years apart, but developmentally and interest-wise, they love all of the same toys. So of course we end up with some doubles, 2 baby dolls, 2 baby strollers, 2 scooters. It adds up fast. I really just want this room to be a space they can actually use again, somewhere that feels open, fun, and easy for them to play in. Lately, they haven't spent much time in here, and I think it's because there's just been too much stuff, and it was so chaotic. When there's too many options, they kind of just get overwhelmed and end up not playing with much of anything. So my goal is to keep their favorites, make it more functional, and also create a little area for sensory play. I'm adding a swing and a trampoline in here, things that help them move their bodies, calm down, and just have fun indoors, especially since it's starting to get colder out. I think it's going to make such a big difference, especially for both of them to have a space that fits how they actually play. I can already picture them spending so much more time in here once it's all set up. I didn't really have time to go through and declutter everything like I wanted to, but that's okay. Right now, I'm mostly just trying to make space and get things organized so it's easier for them to play. Even just moving things around and creating a little more open space already makes such a difference. Once the swing and trampoline are in here, I think it'll feel like a whole new room. Still their playroom, just with a little extra space for sensory play and movement.
It's pretty well cleaned out now. Now I just need to rearrange the furniture stuff that's in here so I can fit in the sensory items that I want to put in here. I think I want to put this cube organizer. It's an 8 cube organizer. I think I want to put it vertically up against the wall and put it over here in this corner maybe. So I'm gonna have to attach this one to the wall if that's what I want to do, but it will create a little more space in here for the bigger items I want to move in here.
This keyboard is staying for sure. It's one where the keys light up to help teach songs, and it even plays some songs on its own, so it's fun to have in here. I'm hoping one of my kids will have an interest in learning the piano. Since this is a playroom, I really wanted to be safe enough for unsupervised play for both of my kids, so attaching this cube organizer to the wall was a priority. Thankfully, I found some mounting hardware that's strong enough to support the weight, so I know it's not going anywhere. Little steps like this make a huge difference. I want the kids to be able to explore and play without me constantly worrying about furniture tipping over. Do your kids have a dedicated playroom? Let me know in the comments. Mine only do because they decided they wanted to share a room again, just 9 months after I transformed the space from an office into a bedroom for my youngest. It's just funny how these spaces evolve based on what the kids need. I love that even simple things like anchoring furniture help create a space where they can play safely and independently. It makes the room feel more functional and fun for both of them. Now that the room is emptied and the furniture is rearranged for a more functional space, it's time to start bringing things back in. I started off by unloading the stand for the swing, which I actually just picked up that morning from someone who had it listed on Facebook Marketplace. I love buying certain things secondhand. It's such a great way to save money and still get great quality. After a good wipe down with some disinfectant, it's as good as new, and I only paid $25 for it. Can you believe that? It wasn't heavy at all, but wow, it definitely was awkward to move around. It's such a large item, and I had to do a little maneuvering to get it into that room. But now that it's here, it's going to be such a fun addition to the room.
This thing is way bigger than I expected it to be. It has a huge footprint, but it's sturdy. I think it holds like up to 300 and some pounds. So this will last our kids. Honestly, the whole family could use it.
Okay, now it's time to get the swing set up. I love that this gives the girls a fun way to move, regulate, and burn off some energy right here in the playroom. I'm just making sure it's securely attached so it's safe for unsupervised play. Safety first. Then bringing in this trampoline that's been hiding out in our sunroom. Since it's starting to get a little too cold for it out there, I wanted to make sure it had a place in here. Next, I'm moving on to some of their favorite toys to make sure they each have a special spot in here. My youngest loves her stuffed animals, and she has lots of them. My oldest loves Cocomelon and anything that sings kids songs. What are your kids into right now? I'd love to hear in the comments.
I really wanted to go through all the toys in this playroom, but I have to go get my girls soon, and since my hallway is a mess, a disaster with all this stuff, I just need to focus on getting it back in the playroom for now and organizing it a little bit as best as I can, because if I don't do that, they're gonna drive me nuts about everything out there as soon as they get home, and I definitely can't sort through everything when they're home. So for now, I'm just gonna organize it the best I can, and then I'll just go through it another day. Hopefully, having it all organized will encourage them to play in here more. So that's the goal.
These bags are honestly one of my favorite things for staying organized. I love that they're see-through so I can always tell exactly what's inside without digging around. I use them for everything, organizing toys, keeping board games together, and even when we're packing for vacations. For trips, I'll put essentials in each bag. One for a change of clothes for the girls, one for entertainment for the plane or car, and one for things like hair items. They're also perfect for your purse or diaper bag so you can keep little essentials in one place. They come in a variety pack with different sizes, which is super handy. I've linked them in my Amazon storefront if you want to check them out. They're such a simple way to make life a little easier. And here it is, the finished playroom. I'm so happy with how it turned out. The room still feels fun and playful, but now it's way more functional with space for both my girls to play safely. I love that we were able to add the swing and the trampoline. It gives them some sensory items to get their energy out and have fun indoors, even on the cold and rainy days we have coming up. It feels so good to see everything organized and in its place. I know the kids are going to spend a lot more time in here now, and I can feel confident letting them play safely on their own. I'd love to hear how you organize and make your kids' play areas feel more functional and fun, so leave me a comment below.
That is it. I'm out of time. I have to go get my girls from school, but I got a lot accomplished here. I mean, the playroom looks much better. It's more functional for them, and it has some sensory items, so now hopefully they'll actually come in here more and play and jump and swing. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I do wish I would have had more time to go through all the toys and stuff, but it's okay for now. I still have some in the haul I need to get rid of. I did make a box with some stuff that I want to sell or donate, so I went through a little bit, but not nearly as much as I wanted to. But progress, not perfection. I will go through all of these toys and stuffed animals another day, because this kid, my youngest, is obsessed with stuffed animals. We probably have at least 50 stuffed animals. It's crazy. I know 2 of these bins here, the top 2 bins, are full of stuffed animals. And then I'll turn you around here. That thing I hung up, the hammock for stuffed animals, full. So I need to go through all of the stuffed animals soon, but it's okay for now. It's okay, it'll work. You know, I have to do the little pieces here and there that I can. Thank you for watching this video, and please give this a like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here, and follow along for the declutter. And then also I have a thrifted Christmas gift video coming soon. I don't know if you saw, but I made a video exposing my plan of how I plan on thrifting some of my kids' Christmas gifts like I did last year. So check those two videos out. I have the planning video for this year and then the thrifted Christmas gift video from last year. So check those out. Follow along for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.
What do you think?
Beautiful.
Yeah.